Hello. My name is Ian. Welcome back to my hobby YouTube channel in brief book and film reviews. So today I'm going to give you a quick book review before I go out on my evening jog. This book is called Chicken Soup for the Soul. Think Positive, 101 Inspirational Stories from Counting Your Blessings and Having a Positive Attitude. This was compiled by Jack Canfield, Mark Victor Hansen and Amy Newmark, forwarded by Deborah Norville. There's the gorgeous Deborah Norville there. Okay, so basically you have 101 stories within this book. Before I go on and talk about the book and what I got out of it, what I found interesting, I'll just give you a quick overview about the book itself. So it's Chicken Soup for the Soul. I think Positive. It's like one of many books that the Chicken Soup for the Soul Publishing LLC, who actually published this book themselves, have brought out. It's like a chain of books and stuff. This was published and released in on the 28th of September 2010, so about 13 years old. Pages were 404 pages and that. Yeah, you fly through this easy. Really good, interesting stories. The first 10 stories would really encapsulate you and getting you into wanting to read more and more. Positive aspects and that, people, certain sayings, what they would have within the book. Quotes, like what is quote, or your nanny would say, and quotes that you'd remember and that. So there's a lot of quotes in there that I never heard before, and they were really good thoughts and stuff and that, thinking what from positive attitude and that. It's really interesting and that. And as the book went on, though, I have to say, it started to go into more medical stuff and that, and there's nothing wrong with that, people talking about dealing with how they can overcome medical situations and stuff and hard times within their life. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's great, but I actually kind of preferred like the first set of stories, first 10 set of stories within it, and there was one or two other ones in there as well. And I found that the shorter ones, the sweeter, they were like the shorter they were, the sweeter they were. They're just giving a quick incidents of how they dealt with certain situations from a positive aspect mindset as well, which is great. You can use them in your own life, daily tales and stuff, and that, when you're going through the doldrums and stuff, and that you can use them in certain sayings, and you can remember. We all have stories. We have all had incidents in our lives where we've overcome something and that, and we might not have thought, I didn't deal with that too well, but when you look back at it, you'll say, do you know what, I dealt with that pretty well actually, and that, or you overcame that pretty well and that. And just one thing I would actually encourage people as well, who are suffering with a lot of depression and stuff, is to always kind of like have, you can actually have like if you've overcome something in your life that's been quite awkward and stuff and that, and you forget about it, you forget about all the hard stuff that you've gone through in your life, to be here in the present moment, even if you're ragged, even if you're struggling still and stuff and that. A lot of us don't give ourselves enough credit for the things that we go through. So what you could do is you could write it down on a piece of paper, put it in a shoebox or a container, and every time you're struggling you can go back in there, read it up and say, right, reset your mind to go again and that. And you can be little small ones and stuff that you can do. You can write down and stuff for little daily champs that you went through, and you can think of like how you dealt with certain stuff and that when you're up against it. It could be something to do with your car battery or something, and that, incidents and stuff, and how you dealt with it, how you got over it through thinking positively and in a good mindset, that. But anyway, getting back to the book, I thought it was a really good book. As I said before, this is just a quick review on that. Really good books, really enjoyed it. And this is one for people who, anyone really, to be honest with you, you can read this, it's a really good book, really interesting. I'm going to do some more reviews of books in the coming weeks and stuff. I'm actually reading a really good one at the moment, and that, so I'll probably be finished that within probably by the end of this week, and then probably do a few more video reviews and album reviews also and that. But until then, as I always say, stay positive, stay blessed, stay gratuitous, and if you see someone out there struggling and that, you don't necessarily have to give them a helping hand all the time and that, but words of encouragement go a long way in that. So Anyway, I'll leave it with you. Take it easy and have a blessed week. All the best.